Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Big John from Big John's Bully House. Go ahead and give you guys an idea, since I'm out here cleaning the kennels and everything. I'm not going to show all the dogs. I'm not going to show the kennel setup. Well, because we're not done. We're actually getting ready to add on to my facility and my kennel setup, and as well as my partner's talking about having himself a nice building dropped and put up at his spot. But I'm gonna go ahead. You guys are probably wondering why I'm showing you this big water container. Well, it's simple. Right before winter hit, and up here in Illinois, especially in the Midwest, if anybody knows or is familiar or from the Midwest, you know how fucking cold it gets. You know what I'm saying? And so I went from, you know, the handmade boxes, the wooden boxes and everything, to this ideal. And I mean, it's helped tremendously. It's great. It's perfect. First and foremost, the reason I went to these, and if I'm not mistaken, they're 250 or 275 gallon. Either one. The reason I went to these was for numerous reasons. One being easy cleaning access. When you're doing the dogs, you got this little lever here. So when you're cleaning out their boxes, you go ahead and turn that lever to where it doesn't drain. Get all the bedding out, whether it's straw, wood chips, whatever you guys use for bedding, get that all out. Then get you some bleach, and what I like to use, and I'm sorry, you know, like I said, in the wintertime we use straw and wood chips, and I know it's a little dusty, but let's be honest, man. You run your finger across the ceiling fan inside your home, you're gonna get some dust off of it. But nonetheless, I use Odal Band. The reason I use Odal Band is a very, very strong disinfectant, and also, man, it smells good. It kills the odor of the dog, urine, wet dog, dog feces after you clean. You know how you get that little smell even after you clean your kennels. I don't care if you clean them every single day, you still have that wet dog smell. Odal Band, you won't. Now, let's see. Disinfectant kills common germs in 10 minutes. So what you do, and this is what I do, when I'm starting to clean out my dog's kennels, I spray this with the sprayer that attaches to my hose. Thank God that I can finally use my hose again, because that's a blessing. I was doing this by hand, and I mean, it was, man, it was it was aggravating, to say the least. But nonetheless, I had to make sure my dogs were clean, their kennels were clean, their boxes, Savage, no, boxes were clean. But right here, as I'm speaking, I'm hoping it gives you time to read everything on here. And I mean, it even states it kills HIV/AIDS virus in 60 seconds. So, I mean, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. But nonetheless, that's what I use, and it comes in all different fragrance, man. I use the eucalyptus. It almost smells like a baby powder. So I like it. And the reason I'm doing this, man, is while I was standing out here thinking, you know, while I'm cleaning the kennels, and I was thinking, you know, back to when I first started coming into the dogs, and especially the American Bully breed, I didn't have nobody to help me. I didn't have nobody say, hey, man, you're a new guy, let me take you under my wing and come and let me show you the ropes. I didn't have that. When I first came into the American Bullies, I was looked at like, here's another fucking fly-by-night kennel. He's here one day. He ain't gonna last. He's not ready for it. And that's how I was treated when I first came into this. So this is the reasons that when I'm showing my dogs and I'm talking to you guys and I'm giving you advice and I'm telling you stories, that's because I didn't have that coming in, and I'm trying to help anybody I possibly can. That's the reason I did the kitty litter. I tried it myself to see if it worked. I wasn't going to tell somebody else, hey man, go try this and tell me how, you know, how it works out. I wasn't going to do that. I tried it myself with my own litter because I wanted to know how it worked. And that's what I'm doing now with you guys. Every time I do videos, if you hear me talking, listen to the video and the stuff that I'm saying, man, because it could possibly help you. I don't care if you're a newbie. I don't care if you've been in it 20, fucking 30 years. It might help. Now, again, I've never seen nobody use kitty litter for their litters. But I promise you, I've seen people, I got people sending me pictures and videos of them using kitty litter after they seen my videos. I've got people sending me messages like, hey, this kennel started doing it. Hey, this kennel started doing it. And that's cool. That's great. I don't care. Do it. That's the whole reason that the video was made. So you guys could do it and try it. And if it didn't work for you, it didn't work for you. If it did, then fuck yeah, man. It worked. But again, you know, going back to this, and this is Capone's. And as you can see, it's clean. I mean, obviously, you know, there's some stuff on the outside, some dust, whatever. Nonetheless, Capone is happy. Capone is clean. Capone's big ass dog house. And you can even use these for litters. I actually had one set up now for Two-Face in case she took with Gotti. Now, when you do these, make sure you cut them out with a metal blade that's meant for it, and then kind of grind what you cut down so that way the dogs don't get hurt and don't get poked or stabbed, anything else. Also, what I like to use, and everybody's different, what I like to use is this scraper. So I'm for sure getting the feces off the concrete, as you can see out here in my waterproof boots. But I want to scrape everything down, spray it and sanitize it with the odor band and the bleach. Have the fans on so it helps dry out. And that's just how I do it, man. This is literally my cleaning setup. And how I cut the holes, I made sure it was wide enough to where I could get a shovel in, scoop out what needs to be scooped out, put a broom in. You know, obviously it's not cut that wide for the broom, but I can squeeze that in there anyways and start moving everything around, pulling it to me. Have rubber gloves on, picking it up, then start to fill it up with some water, let it sit, let it disinfect, and then I let it drain. After I open up the drain, everything flows out, and that's why I have all the boxes set to drain outside. And that's going to be another thing that I'm going to be incorporating in my setup, is I'm going to have drains put in throughout the facility that's now. We're going to have to cut through the concrete and put in drains. I want everything synced up to the sewer line. And if you live in the country, you can sync it up, or you can even have another septic tank or dropped. That way the dogs have their own runoff for sewer. They are big, they are bulky, but hey, man, if you got it set up, I ended up opening up the kennels wider and everything, so the dogs can sit comfortably, the dogs can come out and use the restroom, the dogs can eat, the dogs can drink, the dogs do everything they need to do. Capone. I'm a big boy. And I mean, in all honesty, you could probably fit 4 dogs in one of these comfortably. But I did it individually per dog because I want my dogs to have enough room. I want to have their own space. And another thing I liked about it, and I spoke on the litters you use for a whelping box, is up here to have this cap. You can unscrew that and run a lamp through here and have it ran up and everything. And I mean, it's a thick plastic. I mean, definitely don't put, you know, something really hot on the plastic just because it's thick. You don't want nothing to happen, man. No, you just don't want no accidents to happen. So, but again, you can still run a heat lamp and have it hang down so far inside the box itself. That way, if you're having dogs that have litters and you have multiple bitches that are having multiple litters, and you can even on the inside you can run 2x4s. I see, you know, a lot of people use the 2x4s for the bumper guards. You can use PVC, 4-inch PVC, to frame it out, whatever, you know, best suits you and whatever you feel more comfortable with using. And I mean, Capone, Gotti, Savage, Two-Face, Hooch, they love it, man. They love having their big open areas. They love having the big space. So that's the reasoning behind this video today. I wanted to show you guys. I know I had a lot of people asking, and I'm still not done cleaning and disinfecting right now, so I'm not going to make it too long. But still, man, I just wanted to give you guys, I guess, a sneak peek, if you will, into what we're doing, how we're doing it, and the reasons behind we're doing it. Again, man, if you have any questions, you can reach me at 815-632-9073. Capone, I want to give a huge shout out to all the subscribers, new and old, all the likes, shares, comments, love, followers. If you don't take anything else from my videos, man, just give it a listen. I don't care if you don't buy a puppy from me. That's what a lot of people think, is that, you know, I made YouTube to make money off my dogs. Man, I'm doing this to help everybody. I'm doing this to show you guys. And yes, I am selling puppies on YouTube, but that is not the main reason behind my videos. I show my dogs playing, running, jumping, swimming, the whole 9 yards, man. I show everything. I'm a big boy. So again, if you have any questions, you can reach me at 815-632-9073. As always, God bless, take care, and stay safe.